If you find anything interesting or unusual, Mr. Peleski had told him, you should report it.
You are pronouncing this word interesting, but the word is actually interesting. Interesting. If you find anything interesting or unusual, Mr. Pendeski had told him, you should report it either to me or to Mr. Sir when we come around with the water truck. Interesting. Interesting.
As he reached down to pick up his curtain, he felt a sudden rush. A sudden
You're saying it like curtain, but the word is canteen. Canteen. As he reached down to pick up his canteen, he felt a sudden rush of dizziness and put his hands on his knees to steady himself. The word is canteen. Canteen.
behind it, X-ray in front, zero at the rear. Stanley got in line before zero.
Saying the word Stanley, but the word is Stanley. Stanley. The truck stopped near where they were digging, and the boys lined up behind it. X-ray in front, zero at the rear. Stanley got in line behind zero. Stanley. Stanley.
Sir filled each of their curtains from a tank of water in the bed of the pickup.
You're saying the word canteens, but the word is canteens. Canteens. Mr. Sir filled up each of their canteens from a tank of water in the bed of the pickup.
How do you doing? How are you doing? Asked Magnet. Not really good, said Stanley. Well, the first holds the hardest.
Hi, Isaac. I just want to recognize that you did a good job reading this. You pronounced the word magnet correctly. At first, you kind of pronounced it like Margaret, but then you said magnet instead. And I just appreciate the way that you read slowly and carefully and try your hardest to pronounce each word correctly. Um, so good job. Keep up the good work. I can see that you're making good progress. Thank you.
And turned to the compound. Soon we kept digging. His holes were almost up
The word is Stanley. Stanley.
because he noticed that Stanley was yelling it spelled backward.
The word is Stanley. Stanley.
Every night she sang it to the little Stanley. If not,
The word is Stanley. Stanley.
feeling Starry's curtain, Starry waited for him to drive home.
But the word is canteen. Canteen. The word is Stanley. Stanley.
away, then took another look at his hole. He knew it was nothing to be proud of, but he felt proud nonetheless. He's stacked up his last bit of saliva and spat. A lot of people didn't believe in curses. A lot of people didn't believe in yellow spotted lizards either. But if one beats you, it didn't mean a difference whether you believe it or not. Actually, it is kind of odd that science named the lizard after its yellow spots. Each lizard was actually 11 yellow spots, but the spots are hard to see on its yellow-green body. The lizard is from 6 to 10 inches long and has big red eyes. In faith, in truth, its eyes are yellow, and it is the skin around the eyes which is red. But everything always speaks of its red eyes. It's also black teeth and a milky water tongue. Looking at one, or you would have thought there it should have been called a red-eyed, a yellow should be called a red-eyed lizard, or a black-toothed lizard, or perhaps a white-tongued lizard. I would have ever been close enough to see the yellow spots. You are probably dead. The yellow spotted lizard like to live in holes, offer shade from the sun and protection from predatory birds. Up to 20 lizards may live in one hole to attack their prey. They eat small animals instead, and certain castastrons and the shells of sunflower seeds.